I'd have to say 1990 properly. I remember the main part. I remember Mark Wright scoring a header against Egypt. Is it Mark Wright? Scoring a header against Egypt. But my main memory of that World Cup wasn't Gazakrai, it was David Platt's goal against Belgium. In the last minute of extra time. That was me. That was me, mate. I think I'd tell you a story about that, which I'm not going to. But that was probably my first main memory of a World Cup. Best World Cup tournament was again 1990. It was in Italy, wasn't it? And I think we had a local tournament in Skem, where I come from, and it was around about the same time. And a lot of things were similar. As one tournament and another tournament, and I was constantly getting called Schillaci back then. I was scoring a couple of goals in that back then, and I have fond memories of that and the 1990 tournament. I think Baggio's in 1990 again, when he dribbled past a good few players and rolled it in the corner. I think that was, for a kid who's watching on the telly, and my first real main watching a World Cup, to dribble it like he did that day was incredible. There's been so many, as I said, Baggio and Bergkamp, Ronaldo, Messi, a lot. So it's tough to pick one player out. That's what makes the World Cup so exciting and such a good thing, is the best players from all over the world are playing in one tournament, on a regular basis. So it's just so exciting to watch, and I hope we get the same again this year. Probably one of two: either Roy Keane walking away from the Ireland squad, or the French team deciding that they weren't playing. These type of things that everyone wants to play in a World Cup, and they get the opportunity. And I don't know the backstory to either of them. I wouldn't want to speculate on that, whether they were right or wrong or anything. But to walk away from a World Cup just seems an incredible thing to do. So they both shocked me.